Coconut Curry Chickpea Soup. A fragrant, nourishing instant pot soup built around chickpeas, aromatic onion, garlic and ginger, warming curry spices, colorful carrots and cauliflower, whole grain rice, and tender spinach. Coconut oil provides a flavorful fat base for blooming the spices, while lime added at the end cuts through the richness and gives the soup a bright, clean finish. The combination follows the FAMVGLAG flavor integration pathway, which is particularly well suited to legumes because the aromatics are developed first and the chickpeas are then allowed to absorb those flavors during cooking. The soup formula identifies FAMVGLAG as an appropriate method for legumes and plant-based soups. The recipe also deliberately pairs turmeric with black pepper and fat, reflecting the soup formula's nutritional synergy principle, while lime provides brightness and supports the overall balance of the chickpea and greens combination. In the description area of this video, a complete recipe, including metric weights and soup formula categories, is available to view or download. Safety and medical information. For soups containing ingredients that expand or foam, such as rice, beans, grains, lentils, or pasta, do not fill the pressure cooker beyond 1/2 of its capacity. For example, a 6-quart pressure cooker should contain no more than 3 quarts of soup before cooking. Overfilling can obstruct the steam release system and create a safety hazard. Always follow your manufacturer's instructions and do not overfill. This information is for informational purposes only and is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. For medical advice or diagnosis, consult a professional. Yield: approximately 3 quarts, 12 cups, per recipe. Actual finished volume will vary somewhat with evaporation and with the absorption or expansion of ingredients such as beans, legumes, grains, and pasta. Typically serve 6 to 8, depending on bowl size. Equipment: 6 or 8 quart instant pot pressure cooker, cutting board, chef's knife, measuring cups and spoons, wooden spoon, and ladle. For soups containing ingredients that expand or foam, such as rice, beans, grains, lentils, or pasta, do not fill the pressure cooker beyond 1/2 of its capacity. For example, a 6-quart pressure cooker should contain no more than 3 quarts of soup before cooking. Overfilling can obstruct the steam release system and create a safety hazard. Always follow your manufacturer's instructions and do not overfill. Ingredients. Before we begin, gather your ingredients. You'll need coconut oil, yellow onion, garlic, and fresh ginger, curry powder, turmeric, cumin, and black pepper, cooked chickpeas, carrots and cauliflower, long-grain white rice, low-sodium vegetable broth and light coconut milk, fresh lime juice, spinach, cilantro, and fine sea salt. For serving, you may also want toasted unsweetened coconut, extra cilantro leaves, and lime wedges. A complete recipe, including metric weights and soup formula categories, is available to view or download in this video's description. Directions. Step 1. Heat the oil. Set your instant pot to sauté. Add 1 tablespoon of coconut oil and let it heat for about 30 seconds. Step 2. Cook the aromatics. Add 1 medium yellow onion, finely diced. Cook for 3 to 4 minutes, stirring now and then until it begins to soften. Add 4 cloves of garlic, finely minced, along with 1 tablespoon of freshly grated ginger. Stir constantly for 30 to 60 seconds. Now add 1 tablespoon of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of ground turmeric, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, and 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. Stir for another 30 to 45 seconds, allowing the spices to bloom in the warm coconut oil and become fragrant. Step 3. Add the chickpeas. Add 1½ cups of cooked chickpeas, drained and rinsed. Stir well, coating the chickpeas with the fragrant curry mixture. Let them cook for about 1 minute so they can begin absorbing those flavors. Step 4. Add the vegetables. Add about 1½ cups of diced carrots and about 3 cups of bite-sized cauliflower florets. Stir everything together until the vegetables are evenly combined with the chickpeas and aromatics. Step 5. Add the rice. Add ½ cup of rinsed long-grain white rice. Give the soup 1 or 2 gentle stirs to distribute the rice. Do not add extra rice, because it expands significantly as it cooks. Step 6. Add the broth and coconut milk. Pour in 5 cups of low-sodium vegetable broth and 1 cup of light coconut milk. Stir gently, using a wooden spoon to scrape the bottom of the pot and loosen anything that may be sticking. Because this soup contains both rice and chickpeas, make sure your pressure cooker is no more than half full. Step 7. Pressure cook. Cancel the sauté setting. Secure the lid and set the valve to sealing. Cook on high pressure for 5 minutes. When the cooking time ends, allow the pressure to release naturally for 10 minutes. Then carefully release any remaining pressure according to your cooker's instructions. Once the pressure is fully released, open the lid. The rice should be tender, the carrots should be fork tender, and the cauliflower should be soft but still holding its shape. Step 8. Add lime, spinach, and cilantro. Stir in 2 tablespoons of fresh lime juice, about 3 cups of roughly chopped fresh spinach, and a 1/4 cup of chopped fresh cilantro. Stir gently, then let the soup rest for 1 to 2 minutes, just long enough for the spinach to wilt. Step 9. Let the soup settle. Let the soup sit uncovered for 3 to 5 minutes, then stir gently. The rice will continue to absorb broth, naturally thickening the soup. If it becomes thicker than you prefer, stir in a little hot vegetable broth or water. If it seems too thin, simply let it rest for a few more minutes. Step 10. Taste and adjust. Taste the soup and add about 1¼ teaspoons of fine sea salt, or adjust to your taste. If the soup tastes too rich, add another small squeeze of lime. If it needs more warmth, add a little more black pepper or curry powder. If it is too thick, add a splash of hot broth. If it is too thin, let it stand a few more minutes so the rice can absorb more liquid. Step 11. Garnish and serve. Ladle the hot coconut curry chickpea soup into bowls. For an optional finishing touch, top each serving with toasted unsweetened coconut, a few fresh cilantro leaves, and a lime wedge. Serve right away, and let everyone add an extra squeeze of lime if they like a brighter flavor. That is all for now. Thank you for visiting the Soup Formula YouTube channel. This recipe is in the description area of this video. Journey on.